All right, so I made that video reading from I'm Badass at Making Money, and once again, instead of saying Jen Sincero, I said Jen Sicario. And if you haven't watched that movie, I haven't watched the shit, but I read the synopsis, and it's speaking about women. Look at that, the women. No longer restricted, no longer tied down, no longer stuck in positions where we have these missed opportunities. Yeah. Where people try to write the script for us and shift the shit around. But this is a woman who was in a male-dominated profession. And the women have always been leaders in the past, and the tables are turning. The tables are really turning. And I was thinking, so far back, even with the presidency, these big time people, these freaking inventors, these innovators, the ones who are the most famous, even down to artists, they're men. But a lot of these men were so strong because they had a powerful woman behind them. And if not, it was stolen knowledge from a powerful woman. A lot of this is stolen knowledge, and they used this specific race for a reason, okay? No racism thing, but they did all these things for a reason. Same like why they use all these men in presidency. It's trying to hold the power, trying to make it seem like we're not stable, like we're not in balance, like we're not in the right energetic field to manifest what we want when they know damn well we can. And that's why they write these stories and they create these movies so we can live a part of their false realities and play out these illusions for them. And I'm telling you, it is no more. I opened a book. Oh, I did. Yes, indeed, I did. I opened that motherfucking book. And they can't close the shit. I've been thinking about that energies of, what is that movie? Goosebumps. I can't remember which one it was, but it was one of those recent ones, like Slappy or some shit. But they found the book, right? And they opened it, and that's how all the monsters and these dark entities came out. They opened the motherfucking book. But it was something that had to be done. Or not really. I don't know. Maybe they shouldn't have been touching the shit, but it had to be done, Someone was going to open the shit eventually. So in the end, what they had to do was finish the final chapter. And all the monsters from that book went back into that book. And they closed it up. They flipped the fucking script. They changed the story. They ended it how they wanted it to end. Not how they're telling us it's going to end based off of Revelation times. Oh, history repeat itself? Do it? I bet the fuck it do. If you got that book open. But I have a book of my own. And it is beautiful. It is beautiful. And it's not just women in power. It's both. It's coming together, allowing the men to stand in their power and trust their instincts. Allowing the women to stand in their power and trust in their intuition. I'm being called to read this page. It's page 158. Big changes are coming. You can't see the silver lining through victim goggles. Beautiful. Have faith that you and the universe have created everything for your growth and be grateful for it. No matter what, get practiced at making gratitude your go-to. Notice the 8 trillion things around you at all times that you can be grateful for and feel into the grateful expectation for all things coming your way. The good, the bad, the ugly. Yes, I just spoke this to myself today. The self-sustain you just got on your new white shirt. Become a gratitude machine for all of it. I was just saying that today to myself. I was like, Spirit, I welcome in the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, because there aren't always motherfucking rainbows and shit. And there will be. There will be. But for now, I welcome all things because who am I? Who am I to say I'm not open to the bad and the ugly and I'm just open for all good things? Because who knows what skill, what experience, what opportunity comes from the bad and the ugly. So just being in gratitude, you know, because every time we step out the motherfucking door, you're gonna have some bullshit. But if you see it from a different perspective, it ain't gonna be too bad. There is no lack of things to be grateful for if you remember to pay attention. So the woman in balance, or just your intuition for the sons in balance, even though things are chaotic. Let me get organized. Rewriting the story. Rewriting the story and welcoming stability and security long term. Look at that, the world seated upon her throne. Her throne is Mama Earth. The women in power, in control, yeah? She's guiding the way. She's also waiting to hear some sort of call. Where do I go next? Oh, Goddess of Pentacles in reverse. Where do I go next? I heard take a step back. Take a step back. Where do you go next? Take a step back so you can see things clearly. Being open to allowing someone to steer with you, for you. The Goddess of Pentacles in reverse is someone who has been providing for themselves. Someone who's spending their time creating plans, bringing in financial stability. This is someone who's been financially independent, but there's some sort of imbalance because they're juggling all these responsibilities on their own. And it's also speaking of putting their efforts into one area and not the other. You're being called to create a situation that involves harmony and balance. So I'm seeing it's like, no matter if you get to the top, if there's no harmony and balance, it's gonna be it ain't gonna be fun. Yeah, because you want someone at the top with you, that emperor. There's a spider right here with us. So creating a plan, revising the plan, allowing someone to hold the light with you. You don't have to hold the light by yourselves, feminines. When we step into that power, when we step into such a powerful position, we can allow someone to help us with the plans. Four of Cups in reverse. I'm seeing you finally looking around and noticing that there was people around you that were wanting to help. This is lacking harmony again, though. This is speaking of someone who is lacking harmony and contentment. This could be lacking in a relationship, and someone's viewing their home as unstable. Big changes, though, could be leaving a job, ending a relationship, or even moving. You're being called to just breathe, though. Continue to remain in that balance. See, that's that Four of Cups around her. I'm hearing communication. There has to be some sort of communication. But when you communicate, you have to communicate clearly with compassion. There's some sort of ending. Something that has to be communicated is going to bring something to an end. Could even be bringing, somebody feels like this communication that's coming in is going to shift you. They're afraid of the shift. They're afraid of the shift. They're afraid of things not being like they used to be or like they are. Lack of direction. Lack of direction. Yeah. Give me a second. Let's ponder on this for a bit because I feel like I'm just rushing through it. Okay, creating a plan. So someone's going to experience some sort of tower moment because they're not open, because they're lacking harmony and balance, because they may be really sharp with their tongue. Where is that? So this is a lot of feminine energy. Got 6 cards. Recycle, learn from the past, recharge. Learn from the past, recharge, partnership, truth, and explore. Trust in your imagination to help you journey through your inner landscape to find what you seek. This went wherever the hell it wanted to go, this reading. I felt like it wasn't even me reading it, so for whoever needed that, it's for you. But this is a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate. That Wheel of Fortune energy is coming, tables turning, the wheels turning in your favor. The wheel? Yeah, whatever. If you want to book a personal reading, you're more than welcome to reach out. That information is found in the description box. I love you all. Aloha.